Hi, Felix. I was just looking at your question here on these last couple. So let's see if this makes sense. Hopefully, you notice the little arrows here. That means that these lines right here, I'm going to extend them. They're parallel to each other, they're never going to cross. Okay. Oops. Okay. Pretend like those are straight. Okay. So that means that this line right here is functioning like a transversal, okay, through these parallel lines, which means this angle and this angle are alternate interiors, which means they're the same. So that means that X has got to be 45. Okay. From there, I'm thinking that I'm going to use what I know about triangles, that this triangle right here, that the sum of the angles on a triangle, of the interior angles of a triangle, always have to be 180. So if I know that one's 85 and one's 45, so let's see, 85 and 45 is 130, well, then that means that this has to be 50. Okay. And then 50 plus 45, like these three together now need to be 180. And so that means that Y has got to be 85. Okay. Hope that makes sense. Okay. So let's see again. Let's see on the next one. Let's see. I know that this is a four-sided figure. So these all have to add up to 360. Okay. And so here again, we have these two lines that are parallel. Okay. And so each of these, this is acting as a transversal. Okay. And so these two angles, the 2x and the 90, which we know it's 90 because it has that box in the corner, those are same side interiors, consecutive interiors. And so those have to add up to 180. Okay. Which means 2x plus 90 equals 180. You're going to get that x is 45. Okay. In fact, that's also going to be a right angle right there. From there, 3y plus the 6y plus the 180, those have got to add up to the total, which of a quadrilateral, which is always going to be 360. And then so you can solve for y. Okay. And then as I'm looking at 29, and again, as I'm telling you this, there's lots of different ways to do each of these problems. Let's see. I'm going to use vertical angles here. If that one down there is 55, well, then this is 55. Okay. And then let's see, what am I thinking here? If this is 65, this has got to be 65 because they're corresponding, right? See those parallel lines? They're corresponding. And then lastly, I think you can figure out what y is because now these three together have to be 180. So if you know that this guy over here is 65 and this is 55, add those up and subtract from 180 and you can figure out what y is. Okay. All right. Hope that helps and we can go over anything else when I see you tomorrow. Okay.